Hey everyone, Hippygypsyreader here again with another daily tarot reading for January 20th, 2023. Thank y'all so much for tuning back in over here to my YouTube channel. I appreciate every single one of you for being curious about today's energetic look. This is that extended reading of that mini reading that I posted over to TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. If you are here from any one of those platforms, welcome over. I'm so happy to have resonated with you. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your love and your continued support. I'm so appreciative. And if you're brand new, thanks for your curiosity. My name is Cody and I am the Hippygypsyreader, and we will get to that reading here in just a moment. If you have not seen that mini reading and you're curious, those links are in the description box attached to this video, as well as all kinds of other information. If you feel like you want to do a one-on-one and have a more personalized reading, that information on how to get a hold of me is in the description box as well as a link to my website to go check out the price tiers. As far as the different levels of readings that I offer, they are pretty affordable as far as online readers go. Mine are quite extensive, so if you are curious, feel free to reach out. I will be glad to do a personal reading for you all. I'm so happy to be able to connect with you so that all of your likes, shares, comments, follows, subscribe, saves is energetic currency that helps us to exchange energy so that I am able to attune to any situation you may be experiencing, possibly and hopefully be able to offer you some sort of guidance or clarity based on a situation you're going through. And that is done through our energetic currency exchange. So likes, shares, comments, follows, subscribe, saves, especially on those other platforms as well. This all goes hand in hand as far as us being able to attune. And remember, these are for the general collective, so we have to take what fits and throw out the rest. If anything does not resonate, please don't try and force it into your world if it is not for you, okay? If it happens to be your birthday today on January 20th, happy birthday. Hope you'll have a beautiful Friday birthday. Let's get started, shall we? We've got the Six of Swords for today. I love this card, as this means that we're just going to move on to calmer waters. We've been through something pretty tough, as this is just after that Five of Swords, perhaps a fight, an argument, something has broken out that has caused you to want to just go ahead and detach and move on. Right on cue. Hi, Bumper. Hey, Bumper. So the Six of Swords talks about healing, right? So we want to move on to calmer waters to begin that healing energy to where we are able to finally process everything, really kind of make sure that we are very clear, and that you can only do that sometimes with space from a situation that has been very volatile, possibly something that has caused some sort of a fight or argument to break out. So you're just going to go think about all this information, truth, and knowledge. So away you go to move on to calmer waters, right? Excuse me, sir. So we're going to clarify with the Empress card, which is the self-care energy, right? For some of you, this has to do with you being creative, nurturing, and some sort of self-care type of energy where you're more so focused on self at this time. You're going to really kind of heal yourself from within and make sure that you're able to process everything. You're going to absolutely find a lot of clarity through that energy of being more about your healing. And then healing also has to do with anything that you've been doing to neglect yourself, right? When we pour into somebody else or another project or anything, we tend to neglect ourselves. So the Empress comes out to remind us that we cannot pour from an empty cup, right? So you want to be sure to make sure that you're taking care of you, because if you don't take care of you, nobody else is going to, right? That's kind of that energy there. Ten of Wands says that we've been overburdened. Maybe we've been kind of really pushed very, very hard in a situation. We're kind of, no matter what, we're going to keep on pushing ahead, right? Because we're close to the end. We're close to completion of a very difficult situation. So that is about being overburdened, overstressed, right? So that's an energy that absolutely would welcome in self-care, where you're just going to have to just kind of detach, pull away, separate a little bit, and just kind of focus on self to regroup, center your chakras, be able to present yourself in a very nomadic, nomadic. I mean, if you're pulling away and you're coming back and you're able to move around, that is nomadic, literally. But this is more of a noble type of energy here, because this is somebody who has connected with their spirit guides, their guardians, right? And you're maybe keeping things to yourself a little bit with that High Priestess energy. Could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This High Priestess says that we have an inner knowing, right? We have some sort of a connection that we are able to understand things clearly, but you're not necessarily going to let others know what's going on. So I do feel like you're pulling away, you're pulling back, you're kind of centering and grounding yourself in the energy of being overburdened by a situation where we have been caused to push on, right? Cause and effect. When we have that energy of something making something else kind of move into an energy. The 6 talks about movement. We're moving on. Okay. Quickly. This is quick action here with the Knight of Swords, clarifying at the bottom of the deck over here, talking about being maybe a little bit impulsive. We want to be careful not to be too foolish or too careless, right? But this is about new beginnings and starting over. This is about also taking that leap of faith with the Fool card showing up. Could be dealing with an Aries. We've got the Ten of Swords talking about some sort of backstabbing, betrayal, some sort of defeat that has happened, right? Something that we're having a complete and total ending that has happened here with that Ten of Swords energy. This could be what has caused us to push on, where we felt overburdened by something. We will get clarification here in just a second. We have the Ten of Pentacles here. This is some sort of financial stability. This is some sort of family union here with that Ten of Pentacles, talking about a financial stability as well. For others of you, this has to do with legacy type of foundations, right? 7 of Cups says that we've had a lot of options, multiple choices here. Ace of Pentacles says that we're starting something new. We have a new investment, a new abundant, prosperous beginning. This also talks about a potential job offer. For some of you, this has to do with a promotion or a raise. Whenever the Ace of Pentacles shows up, we're in an indecision here with a mental conflict. 2 of Swords. World card says we're completing cycles. We're moving ahead with great success. 8 of Pentacles, working hard, putting our head down. Look at this. Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. That's 3 aces here. With the Fool card, you're pushing on and you have a new beginning. And I think that this energy of you kind of taking care of yourself in the process is going to help you see things clearly and be able to manifest a new beginning. It's kind of the message that I'm getting so far. We'll get clarification here in just a second. You are going to be super helpful today, aren't you? Super helpful reader. Me and my familiar. This is his new thing, I guess. I'm going to read and he's going to come and hang out. I did a really good meditation this morning, so I guess my energy is very magnetic for Mr. Social. Hey, buddy. Okay. Here's that Temperance card again, talking about being in a potentially volatile situation. So your best defense is going to be an energy of peace, harmony, tranquility, balanced, patience, right? Moving too impulsively, being too foolish could lead to some kind of ruin. So you're being called here to be more patient, more balanced, right? 3 of Pentacles has us working with others. Here's that pesky 10 of Swords again in the exact same position. Exact same position. 10 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Third one down. Third one down. And we have that hard at work energy here with that Knight of Pentacles, okay? May have to do with collaboration with others. It may be a project that you've been working on with somebody else, but there's some sort of energy here that has to do with you pulling back and kind of figuring things out. It has to do with some sort of backstabbing, betrayal, being overburdened. Maybe you've carried a lot of the weight on yourself. Maybe you were overworked, carrying all of the load, right? You figured this out. Ace of Swords, or Page of Swords. This is informant. This is spy card energy. You found something out. Page of Cups has an apology coming in. 3 of Swords has some sort of heartbreak, betrayal, loss, emotional loss there. 9 of Pentacles is that pre-Empress energy. Pre-Empress energy, okay? You've worked very, very hard and it's been a long time coming, but you've been able to obtain a lot on your own, okay? Here's that on your own energy again with the Hermit card. Could be dealing with a Virgo. Queen of Pentacles has us showing up with a lot of support, very, very generous. We have a lot of communication coming in with the 8 of Wands. There's some sort of partnership or union where we're having some patience and planning. There's the third one. The third one. This deck has a couple of 10 of Swords. Interestingly that it's in this order because this one says everything is fine. Everything is fine because we're recovering from this backstabbing betrayal. We're having a lot of options and choices on being able to pull ahead with great confidence and assurance, right? We've learned a lot of lessons. Maybe we're teaching others there with the Hierophant showing up. Let's get some clarification and see if a story can't unfold deeper. Maybe these runoffs will make more sense. Okay. I need my hand. I need my hand. You gotta use another pillow. Okay, Bubba. Excuse me. You may not like this. This is gonna be shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. You may help me catch cards. Okay, universe, please tell me about the Empress, the Ten of Wands, the High Priestess. His little nose is cold. And then the Six of Swords, please. Tell me, universe, please, about the Empress, the Ten of Wands, the High Priestess, and then the Six of Swords. Tell me about the Empress card, please. Tell me about the Empress, please. Thank you. Two more for the Empress. What is the Empress here for? The Knight of Cups, following your heart, okay? Following your heart, an emotional investment in self. Nine of Pentacles, bottom of that deck, that is financially independent, that is emotionally. I was just fixing to say emotionally grounded, but I was thinking financially grounded, but emotionally grounded came out with the King of Cups. We go from the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups, right? Being very spiritual, very loving, very kind. Two popped out on top of the Temperance card, the Judgment and the Ace of Wands, okay? So we have an energy here of making a final decision to have a new beginning through this emotional connection with self, okay? Ten of Wands, please. Justice card. Justice card. I had said earlier about cause and effect, and that is coming up here. Cause and effect, life lessons. This is some sort of karmic justice that's happening here that has shown you how much you've been overburdened, maybe carrying most of the weight. With that clarification on top of the Ten of Wands, maybe things are going to be more balanced now that you're just going to cut off some sort of dead weight, possibly, that's just kind of led everything to be on you anyway. Strength card flipped out. Could be dealing with a Libra, could be dealing with a Leo. You're finding your inner strength. You're overcoming your self-doubt of being able to do this on your own because of so much determination, so much bravery and courage to persevere, to push on. Tell me one more for the Ten of Wands, please. Excuse me. Tell me one more for this Ten of Wands, please. You're going to sit here in the whole reading. You are so cute, loves. Thank you. Three of Pentacles, again, working with others, collaborating, okay? So this is about learning and achieving goals. You could be learning and studying, right? You're figuring things out. Maybe you figured things out about this collaboration that's led you to be more independent, more fair and balanced. Tell me about the High Priestess. Magician. This is the entrepreneur. Interesting. These have been coming out together a lot lately because of the 1-2 punch, right? Of starting over, beginning something new, having a new beginning, having a lot of ability, power, influence, creativity, skill, using your psychic powers, using a lot of logic, intellect, okay? Tell me about this High Priestess. I'm seeing the Page of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords that popped out, but they didn't slip out. Let's see what else comes through here. It's a lot. Okay. Six of Pentacles, balance. Again, fairness, equality, reciprocity. Four of Pentacles, building a solid foundation. Wheel of Fortune, having good luck doing so. The Page of Pentacles was also about good news, laying down a plan of action, right? So still very good. This is all very, very good. Okay, Six of Swords, please. Tell me about the Six of Swords. The Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords, trapped in fear, right? Overthinking. Overthinking goes hand in hand with being overburdened, right? If you're carrying all the weight on your shoulders, maybe you can't process everything clearly because you're carrying too much on your mind. This is also about you thinking so much that you don't even know where to begin sometimes, right? Six of Swords, please. Tell me about the Six of Swords. Please, universe. Ooh. The World card. Success and achievement, completing a cycle. Being able to move on. Having success over that overthinking energy with being able to move on and push ahead and go ahead and push on to calmer waters to go heal. Thank you, universe. Page of Cups again. So somebody could be bringing you an apology, but I do feel like you're just kind of pulling back to really focus on self. Right? Two of Pentacles, bottom of the deck. More balance. Again, for the third time, talking about balance here. Ten of Wands. Being overburdened. Overloaded. Having too many responsibilities and obligations. Weight was all on your shoulders here. Okay? So things have finally balanced out, right? Four of Swords has you pulling back to meditate, kind of focus on yourself, regroup. You have a self-protection energy, right? Because you're working on big things. Holy crap. Holy crow, holy crow, holy crow. We have the pre-Empress card, Nine of Pentacles, and then we have the Empress card, okay? You're moving on up, okay? This energy of being able to manifest so much abundance, so much material wealth is going to be done through self. And this is going to usher in more self-care, more creativity, more of this energy of being in your Empress power. That is the Queen of all queens, right? They have the capabilities and the abilities of all, including the Magician who has the capabilities and abilities of all, right? Yeah. Seven of Swords coming up, which I do believe is about strategizing, kind of figuring things out. Maybe you're kind of figuring out some tactics to be able to push ahead, to have a lot of success and achievement, because the Queen of Pentacles is here. Wow. The Nine of Pentacles, the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles. Look at these. Look at these cards sitting here together. Could there be more success? More divine feminine success, too. That's about receiving a lot of abundance. That's about receiving support, receiving generosity. Receiving your wealth and abundance through a lot of hard work, success, and achievement. Okay? And you're being able to absolutely figure out how to do so through... I do want to warn that Seven of Swords energy may not always be of the most forthcoming caliber, but, you know, figuring things out. You know, there's nothing above being able to survive, you know, whenever, you know, you don't want to be too focused on an energy of being too cunning. Don't be deceitful. Don't lie. Don't do anything underhanded. Okay, so that is a possibility because that's very, very, very strong here, but that's also a card of strategizing, which is not a bad thing. Figuring things out, how to make sure that you are taken care of, right? Especially with the Empress card coming out right there. Making sure that you are taken care of, because so far no one's been able to do that for you, right? Because that's not going to happen. You have to be able to take care of self. Whenever we unite with a partner, be it romantic or in business, you have to be able to bring something to the table to be able to offer a worthy union, right? So in order to bring something to the table, to make the bond strong, to be able to support one another, to be able to help each other, to be able to agree to a certain level of partnership, everybody needs to bring something to the table. And the more you bring to the table, the more you kind of expect from your partner. And that's more of like this kind of power couple type of energy that you're building up to. Okay, so everything underneath that is going to just kind of not really throw any interest your way anyway. So you're going to be more in an energy of getting it done yourself so that you can figure out what's worthy of your time and your investment. Okay, yeah. Three of Cups. So much to celebrate by all of this clear thinking. Ace of Swords, because we have a plan of action, laying down some sort of forward progress here, laying a foundation. Once again, more foundations, figuring things out, plan of action. More communication too. Communication of clarity, having a clear mind because we figured things out on how to achieve this. And it just keeps going. You've got so many options on how to go forward and how to do it successfully, right? You're moving so quickly because you figured this out so quickly towards this 10 of Cups energy. 10 of Cups, happiness, total achievement of joy. Queen of Cups. Okay. Happy, happy, joy, joy, right? Okay. So being in an energy of being calm, patient, balanced, working on learning how to get over that deceit, focusing on your hard work here. Everything that you have learned is bringing in somebody that wants to apologize for this heartbreak, but you're more independent now, right? You're kind of in this energy of being introspection, right? You're more in the solitude of being able to support yourself. This is supporting self. This is being generous to yourself now. You have a lot of communication coming in of people who want to partner up, but you have so much patience and planning and going into this hard work of figuring out how your future is going to happen, right? You have recovered from this deceit, betrayal so well that you have so many options on how to best proceed, on how to best advance forward. Hanged Man, bottom of the deck. Could be dealing with a Sagittarius because we have that energy here too. I didn't know if I mentioned that earlier. Quickly moving towards this new beginning because of this betrayal, right? 10 of Pentacles energy, because we're trying to lay down these solid foundations, this legacy type of money, this freaking solid, most complete abundance, right, of our prosperity and wealth is coming in, and you have so many options and choices on how to begin, on how to start this new beginning. Don't get caught up in the mental conflict of it all, these choices and these two different paths you have, right, because you're going to have success and achievement no matter what, based on all of this hard work that you've put in, this passion, this clarity of thinking. You know what to get and how to get it, right? And you've got so much support coming in on how to achieve it too. Queen of Pentacles for the third or fourth time, I think. Third or fourth time. All right. A lot of times when these energies come through that cause us to want to have to heal and move on to calmer waters, a lot of times we're quite capable of using this to transmute to energy to help us to propel to a successful path, right? We're successfully moving ahead. This is happy news coming through. You're very, 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 very eager to go ahead and close out a cycle of something where you have completed everything possible in a certain cycle, because the forward thinking, the forward movement, everything looks so exciting for you. And I think that you kind of can't wait to get there, right? Knight of Swords, full card. You are ready to take that leap of faith and go. Go, go, go. Okay, let's look at the wisdom real quick. Which one's bum? You want to pick them? You'll never. I heard that dog too. Did you hear that doggy? Okay. Bottom of the deck, between worlds, right? You are between worlds. Between that past that we have to let go of and be willing to advance into the future. Mending, all right, and to the sea. Mending and to the sea. We're going to start with mending. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. Burden. There we go. Okay. Bop, bop, bop. Mending. Sorry, I had to make sure I was reading the right message. Each time we are hurt and allow the hurt to pass through us without understanding and integration, we accumulate an unwanted burden. This keeps us chained to the very things we need to heal: the pain, the memories, the echoes, the echoes of resentment, and the arguments that we rehearse over and over. Now is the time for mending rifts, healing wounds, and letting go of the old hurts in order to reclaim your power. Now is the time to forgive, to release, to make peace, and to make amends to others. Set yourself free. Okay. Set yourself free. To the sea. Between worlds, right? We have a little movement forward of letting go and releasing forgiveness, right? That's allowing you to not hold on to anything. To release your mental captivity of something tethering you to a past energy that no longer serves you. You have to take those lessons, assign them a meaning, and move on to calmer waters to be able to go heal, go process, apply those lessons, and move on, okay? To the sea. Move on to the sea. Oh, speaking of moving on. Thank you, buddy. To the sea. Isn't it wonderful when you feel yourself in the flow of life, when events and conditions seem to engage you in a way that is fluid and effortless? This card reminds you that going with the flow is exactly what you need to do right now. Ride the wave of opportunity formed by perfect conditions. Allow trust and faith to guide you forward as you flow like a river into the sea of life. That's about allowing universe to take you in the direction it's trying to take you. It will cause things to hurt you. It will cause things to upset you. It will cause things to frustrate you until you are in that ability to understand you need to let something go, that it's not for you. Okay, so we definitely have the energy of spirit calling you forward to go ahead and just proceed forward. Let go of the past, forgive, release, move through the emotions, and go ahead and let flow happen, right? Ebbs and flow of life, ebbs and flow of universal connectivity, okay? Recognizing how the pieces fit together, a natural pattern of events, being able to propel you to where you are meant to be, okay? Between worlds. I feel like we're kind of moving in a process. Number 3. That was number 7, and then we had 52. The very end of the deck to the beginning of the deck. All right. Between the worlds is where you must let go of the tendency to make assumptions. This is a time when you are unable to see what is ahead. Cultivate curiosity and trust the process of change and growth. You are done learning the lessons of recent experiences. In this place, between what was and what will be, is a state of making and unmaking and making again. What is essential now is to admit not knowing. There is a great freedom and power to be unleashed. A mystery that is not yours to understand weaves the web of life within a divine matrix of consciousness greater than your own thoughts, feelings, beliefs, desires, and decisions. The seeds were planted in the past will begin to take root, but what surfaces will probably not be what you expect. When you are between the worlds, you are invited to see with the curious eyes of a child glimpsing a rainbow for the first time. Do so, and you will not be disappointed. Okay, so this is a big call for you to release expectations, be open to the transition, and allow for the freedom to release old things to be able to accept the new that is trying to come in, that is wants to come in, okay? Being in a state of undoing and doing, I mean, there is a release that is happening to what was familiar to be able to obtain what is unfamiliar. Being okay with the flow of that is what Spirit is calling for you to do right now. Don't be so caught up in the hows, the whys, or the expectations, because everything that is happening exactly how it should be happening. Okay, we have to release the need for it to go as we expect. Okay. All right. Let's see what your future higher self has to say. Sorry, Bubs. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Wanted to get dramatic with that last pull. You see how easy flowing my energy is today? All right. You are pushing yourself to exhaustion. Enjoy yourself in between all your hard work, right? That was that overburdened energy. So don't be so pressed to just keep doing and doing and doing. Make sure you take time in between to recharge your battery. You cannot pour from an empty cup, right? That self-care energy is calling you once again. That is a strong reminder from your future higher self to make sure to take care of self so that you are able to understand and be clear and receive and apply everything you're needing to do, okay? To rise, you must let go of fear, okay? There is that fear, anxiety, stress energy that is coming through. So in order to release that fear, you have to be able to be patient, trust the wait. Everything is coming together. This is going to allow you to rise. You're exactly where you need to be. Your future higher self is telling you. Trust the process. Be okay with being in the moment. You're exactly where you need to be. Remember, you came here to teach others. Okay, it's not just about our own lessons. This is about being able to teach others as well. Realize you have all the qualities to be a leader. Your future higher self is telling you that this is all happening probably for a very good reason, so that maybe you can teach others. You can lead a situation, a class, a community, something. You can lead your friends. You can lead your community. You have so much to offer the world. Don't ever doubt your contribution. Were you sitting in your mind right there, doubting what I'm saying, doubting what you have to contribute? You have so much to offer the world. Please don't ever doubt your contribution. Your future higher self is telling you. And if you need to break the rules, do it with conviction to make a difference. Okay? Do it with conviction to make a difference. Maybe you be the one to get that rule changed if it doesn't make any sense. Are you trying to be a leader in a situation where you are leading some sort of initiative to change how things are done? I believe your future higher self is telling you this could be quite successful. If you let go of that fear, rise up, step into that role, I think you have the great capacity to be able to lead, take on a lot, change some rules. And once again, we have that patient card coming through. So you have to be patient with yourself. Be patient with the process, okay? All right, my beautiful collective, I feel like that was your message for today. I thank y'all so much for tuning in. And I hope this helped and resonated in some way. Be sure and like, share, comment, follow, subscribe for all of our energetic currency that we exchange. That helps me to attune, so hopefully I can offer you some guidance or clarity based on a situation you're going through. Head over to TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, give me a follow over there. All of those likes and comments on those other platforms is also energetic currency that we exchange. Also, I'm posting those mini readings to start there for now. And all kinds of information about celestial events going on, daily affirmations, tarot tips, funnies, all kinds of cool stuff. So head over there if you're so inclined. That information is in the description box, as well as information on how to get a hold of me for a personal reading. And all of the decks that I use are there as well. If you would like to go to Etsy, take a closer look. They're available for sale if you're interested in getting into tarot. Super fun. There's also teaching decks. Also, if you don't know how, just, you know, play with the cards. Take a look at them. I'm self-taught. I believe most people are self-taught. You can go to any website and figure it out. There are lots of videos available for you to learn also. All right, my beautiful collective. If you're interested also in personal readings, that information is down there as well. There it is. So, thank y'all for tuning in. Have a beautiful day. Thank y'all so much for being here on my channel. Y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all soon. Take care.